Danganronpa Chapter 3 is the worst chapter in the entire series in my opinion. It's filled with plot holes, has a stupid motive, and an underwhelming execution. Let's start by giving a short synopsis of the chapter. I'm assuming that everyone watching has already seen this chapter, so I'll keep it brief. The motive of this chapter is the despair disease. Akane is crying, Ibuki is gullible, and Nagito always lies. And, spoiler alert, Mikan also secretly has the disease. And she's... horny? Same. Anyways, the disease is apparently contagious, so the students decide to split up. Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and Hajime decide to take care of the sick at the hospital, while everyone else sticks to the motels. 2020 approved. Kazuichi creates a device so that the kids can video chat between the motel and hospital, and after a couple days, Hajime sees this. He then rushes to the music venue where he finds a body, which turns out to be Ibuki hanging. He runs out to tell the others, and once they return, they also find Hiyoko dead in the music venue. Now in the end, it turns out that Mikan was infected with despair disease and her symptoms were remembering. In this case, she remembered the fact that she was in ultimate despair and was in love with Junko, so she went insane. She is found out and executed. This case has several issues, the first of which I'll get into right now. Plot holes. You see, there's a massive plot hole with this chapter, specifically pertaining to the body discoveries. Once Hajime sees the hanging video, he runs to the music venue to discover Ibuki, and after he finds Ibuki, he runs to the motel to grab everybody over there to show them the body. Now Mikan had staged the video in the hospital, and while Hajime goes to the motel, she runs to the music venue, stages the crime scene, and removes and hides the wallpaper, revealing Hiyoko. Afterwards, she runs to group up with everyone. You mean to tell me a small, meek, unathletic girl could do all this? Not even Akane could. It didn't even take that long for Hajime to get everyone together and head back to the music venue. Massive plot hole. My other main issue with this chapter is the super lazy motive. Oh really? A random disease that Monokuma created that makes someone remember that everyone is in ultimate despair? And honestly, considering the fact that Junko's plan all along was to trick everyone into graduating so she could take over all their bodies, why didn't she just give the remembering disease to everybody? I'm sure they'd all love to help her out if she did. The truth is, this is just super lazy writing. It takes almost no effort to write a motive like that. In fact, taking into consideration the massive plot hole I mentioned earlier, this entire case is lazy writing. Bad. Finally, this isn't something that I necessarily hate, but lots of other people do, so it's worth a mention. The execution. People mostly say that the execution isn't visually up to the standards of some of the others, and that it doesn't relate to her talent all that much. She's literally just launched on a rocket into space. Now, I don't play these games for executions anyways, so it doesn't really bother me all that much, but I can see what they mean. This entire case just feels like a way to get rid of 3 characters that aren't needed anymore. Which it is, but they could have put some more window dressing on it or something. Thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Peace.